After a tip-off, the National Council of SPCAs, along with the Cape of Good Hope SPCA, boarded the Al Kuwait livestock carrier on Sunday evening after it docked in Cape Town. And the teams have been on board the ship for the last 3 days, assessing the welfare of the animals.
We were obviously worried that it had been quite a long time that they would have been at sea, so we wanted to make sure that the conditions were optimal. Some cattle that had to be euthanized due to the condition that they were in, and under our veterinarian, Dr. Marok's advice, we obviously had to take the most humane way to put the animals out of their misery. There were also a few dead animals, as well as the feces build-up, which is a problem.
De Lange says the 19,000 cattle were crammed into a tight space where they could hardly move and were wallowing in their own excrement. 7 of the cattle were found dead and another 7 had to be put down. Several of the animals were given medical treatment.
We always say that animals should not be transported on vessels alive. We advocate for animals to be exported, but in terms of carcass. So in other words, we're quite happy for animals to be slaughtered in a registered South African abattoir in a humane way and then taken to other countries.
De Lange is questioning the circumstances under which the vessel was allowed to berth at the harbour.
We're bringing in animals from another country. We don't know what the disease status is, which is very important from that country. So if there's any issues with any movement and anything like that, it poses such a risk on our own animals.
Locals have been raising concerns about the stench.
When we were on our way to the building, we got the smell in the taxi. And to be honest, the smell was very terrible. We did not enjoy it. It was like everybody was checking around, like, is it something we trapped in? Or?
It's very terrible. It reeked all over the place. Up until we went to the bus terminus to take the bus home, the smell was still in the air.
Western Cape Agriculture MEC Ivan Meyer expressed his concern for the animals.
My state vets are joining hands with the SPCA to rescue the situation at the Cape Town harbour. We must at all times ensure that animal health and biosecurity measures don't put the Western Cape at risk.
The National Ports Authority assured the public that comprehensive measures to safeguard the health and well-being of the animals have been implemented while the vessel is in the port. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.